It felt great. Just getting back out there, kind of getting our feet wet a little bit. It was exciting. The fans were all in it, and I mean, got the dub, so it's always good.
How fun was it to see Gentry, making his first start and then come downhill, stick the running back on the swing pass the way that he did?
Hey, all I'm saying is he saw it coming. He seen it in film. We had repped it a lot in practice, and when the time came, he executed. So it's always good to see.
A lot of the younger guys in this room have cited you as a guy who, naturally is a fifth-year senior and has kind of made an effort to take everybody under your wing and share your knowledge. From your perspective, what have you tried to impart on these younger guys as they've come up with this program?
I mean, just play violent and just play fast. Use your technique that coach is teaching us, and I mean, if you just use your technique, everything will fall in place, and you'll make a lot of plays with it. So, just telling those guys that.
Do you see Gentry mirroring that? Do you see a play like he made, and just what Parker said, speed and physicality? Do you see that?
Yes, sir, for sure. Like you said, speed and physicality, and I mean also preparation. He's seen it coming in film. We repped it so much, and we watched it so much. Once the play came, running back flared out, and he knew what it was. So.
What about Gentry's resiliency to come back from the injury in the spring and really work his way 6 months later to making plays on the field like this? You didn't know what was going to happen day two after what happened, and then to see him in September making plays like he did.
I mean, that just shows the type of guy he is. He has a lot of heart, and he believes in himself. So I always knew Gentry would probably end up being the starter on the other side as me, because he's probably one of the smarter guys on the team, just as far as football knowledge and knowing his job and the guys around him. So, like you say, he's just a resilient guy.
Obviously, pass rush and coverage on the back end go hand in hand. What did you think of the pass rush from the guys up front this weekend?
I think they were pretty good. I mean, we didn't get a lot of sacks. Quarterback was trying to get the ball out fast, but they were getting quarterback pressure. So, I mean, it helped us out in the back end. I mean, we didn't get as many turnovers as we wanted, but I think just the quarterback just throwing the ball up was good for us because they were getting pressure.
Realistically, what can you take away from a game like that? Everything's working. You guys shut them out. You put 73 on the board offensively. Realistically, what kind of conclusions can you draw about where you guys are at when you have a day like that where everything's working in your favor? Is it more difficult to kind of gauge where you're at progression-wise?
I would say it is. I mean, like you said, everything was kind of working out for us. But I mean, I think that's just a part of the preparation and the execution that we had while we were playing. And throughout that entire week, we just knew what was coming. Like seeing different formations and whether it's offense, just making plays. I think we kind of just knew their offense like we knew our own self. So I mean.
How much of a difference can you sense between where this team was at after week one in 2022 versus where they're at after week one this year?
I think we're a lot better as an entire group. Like I said, guys making plays on offense, and as a defense, I think we executed well. I mean, they had a couple big plays, but we tackled them and got them down to where we can continue to run other plays, and we ended up getting more stops. So I feel like we're a lot better as an entire group.
As a veteran cornerback, how much did it feel good for them to go at you early and you to make up a play early defensively?
No, yes, sir, definitely. I mean, you always want the ball thrown at you as a corner. I mean, you don't want a lot of runs, and like you said, I usually don't get a lot of balls, but they came at me early, and I was making plays. So.
You have a goal for yourself on picks, takeaways, for yourself personally?
Yes, sir, definitely. I'm trying to get. I don't want to say my numbers, but just know I'm trying to get that ball. That's all.
Obviously, as a defensive back, I imagine you're scrutinizing quarterback play as closely as anybody. So what did you see from both Dylan and Jackson on Saturday that you liked?
I feel like they were throwing the ball great, making all the throws that they could, whether it's across the middle or deep balls. I feel like and Drill was making plays. They were throwing them right where he can catch them, and only he could catch them. So, I mean, Jaden Gibson going up and getting those balls. Like you said, he's a 6'6" guy, so I feel like Dylan was making, and Jackson also, just making the throws where only the receivers could get them.
You talked about Gentry. What did you see from some of the other young corners, Jacoby Johnson, Kanai Walker, some of those guys?
I felt like Kanai and Jacoby came in and did a great job, especially Kanai with the forced fumble, and he also got the recovery with that. And Jacoby coming in, making a couple tackles. Even guys like Kendall Doby coming in and making a couple plays. So I feel like all those guys will help us out a lot this year, whether that's on special teams or if it's on defense.
Woody, you've got a test this week at some use of scoring offense. Talk a little bit about what you have to do this week to neutralize that attack.
I feel like as a corner, just getting hands on those guys. They got a couple fast receivers, faster guys out wide and even in the slot. So if we just get hands on them and try to slow them down at the line, I feel like we can do a good job just making plays on it.
How are you trying to play them in that game pretty much? Like when you're on the island, how are you trying to play it out
I mean, really just thinking as a receiver would think, just doing different things, whether it's build technique or tough jamming pressing, just getting hands on early, just a few different things you can do with it. Just like I said, just thinking as a receiver would think if I'm out wide by myself, what do I do as a receiver? So I'm kind of just thinking of their game plan.
What's the biggest difference you've noticed from this defense week 1 last year to week 1 this year?
I feel like we executed well this past weekend. Like I said, just our preparation throughout the week was great. Just knowing exactly what they were doing on offense and just reading our keys. I think we did a great job with that. And I feel like we're a lot more physical and we tackle a lot better as an entire group.
Talk a little bit about your role as kind of the older statesman in the defensive backfield. How do you take that role with the younger guys?
I mean, I love it. Just being able to lead those guys and show them everything that I've been through as a player, whether it's in the game or in the film room. I mean, just showing them all the ropes. Like I said, I mean, I'm a vet guy, a guy that's played ball. So just showing them everything and teaching them everything that I've been through.
Talk about the lack of turnovers. We give them 3 and outs. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Is that how you all looked at it after that game, pretty much?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, we couldn't get the ball like we wanted. I mean, obviously that's the goal to get the ball back to the offense. But like you said, a 3 and out is just as important. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as getting a takeaway because we're getting the ball back to the offense pretty quick. And once we get the ball back to them, I know they're going to do what they do. So, like you said, I mean, we want more takeaways, but if we can get off the field, then it kind of works hand in hand. So,
What do you guys have to do as a defense to get more of those takeaways?
I feel like just as a D lineman, just getting their hands up when the ball is thrown, and I mean, obviously as a back seven, we got to just make the plays that we can make all the catches that when the balls come in the air. So.